Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for watching this video. In this video, I will present about the material. There are 5 material that I will present in this video. Actually, this material we have studied in the class, but I will review again for midterm exam of language learning assessment. But before I start my presentation, let me introduce for myself. My name is Rahmad Maliki with NIM 226121225 from class 4G. Okay, let's go into the material. The first material is about the evaluation. I take one topic from evaluation of learning, that is function of evaluation. There are many function of evaluation, but I take most 3 function of evaluation. The first is for identifying the strength and also the weakness. Yes, evaluation is very helpful to identifying the strength and the weakness for student in learning and also for teacher in teaching method. And then the second is guide instruction. The evaluation can guide instruction to teachers in adjusting their teaching method to more better. And then the third is motivate the student. Yes, evaluation can motivate the student to study hard and also to more effectively in study, because when the student uh, when the student see the progress and also see their improvement, the student will study more hard and more effectively. Okay, and now we are going to the second material. For the second material is taxonomy bloom. Taxonomy bloom, uh, there are 3 domain in taxonomy bloom. The first is cognitive domain. They're talking about the knowledge and also the thinking skills of the student. And then the second is affective domain. They're talking about the feelings and also the emotions, like interest and also the attitude of the student. And then the third domain is psychomotoric domain. Psychomotoric domain is talking about the skills and also talking about the physical movement. But in this video, I will review about the psychomotoric domain. Psychomotoric domain talking about the skills and also talking about the physical movement of student. In the psychomotoric domain, there are 5 levels, or there are 5 grades. The first is imitation, the second is manipulation, the third is precision, the fourth is articulation, and the last is naturalization. The first, imitation. In this grade or in this level, student needs visual examples and also we need written instruction from the teachers. And then the second is manipulation. In this level or in this grade, student need visual example from the teacher, but don't need written instruction from the teacher. And then the third levels is precision. In this level, student don't need visual example and also don't need written instruction from the teacher, but still need a long-term period to do something. And then the first material is articulation. For articulation levels, the student don't need visual example, don't need written instruction, and also don't need a long-term period to do something, because the student can do something with quickly. And then the fifth grade is naturalization. In this grade or in these levels, student can do something with quickly like a habit. Jadi, the student can do something like a habit of the student. Okay, now we are going to the third material. It's type of test. Yeah, for the type of test, I take summative test. Summative test conduct in the end of learning period. Usually, we call it with final exam, and the material that test is all the material that have delivered to the student. And the strength of this test is knowing about the student understand of the material, and the weakness is less of feedback for the student. Okay, now we are going to the fourth material. It's about the rules for writing description question. There are 3 points when you want make a question of a writing description. You must do this. The first is material. The material, yeah, the question must have clear indicators. And then the second is the material should same with the material that have delivered to the student. And the third is the question should not go out from the material. And then the second point is construction. This the first is clear instruction for answering the question. And then the second is every question have assessment guidelines. And then the third is question presented by a picture. Usually there is question with picture, with number, and also with tables that must clear. Don't make the student confusing. And then the third point is language. The first is the question don't use local language. And then the second is the question must use standard language. And then the third is the question should not use confusing language. Okay. Now we are going to the last material, that is types of validity. There are 3 types of validity. The first is content validity. Content validity is for indicates how well or how good the question or item in test that cover the material to be measured. And then the second is criterion validity. For the criterion validity is so the extent to which a test can predict or correlate with another measure considered. And then the third uh, validity is construct validity. Construct validity is for demonstrate how well a test measure the intended concept or attribute. Okay, I think enough for me to present the material. Thank you for your attention and thank you for watching this video. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.